Slit 'em. Go on, mommy, you know I want you to.
Go slit your own wrists and leave mine out of your crazy mentally unstable life.
Welcome to the Peninsula Report Wrist Slitting Wednesdays. I am your host Hank, and that pussy bank over there is mommy.
Hey. My pussy is off limits and you know it.
A poodle was arrested in the early hours of this morning after it was caught masturbating and shitting up against the wall of Mommy Incorporated. Unfortunately, its owner was unavailable and was unable to be tracked down, so we killed the poodle like a whore and we ate it for dinner last night.
Hank, you told me that was chicken, you sneaky shit.
When are you gonna kill yourself?
Never. Never.
Terrified children were escorted out of a local library after a group of books spurted legs and arms and started getting violent towards the staff of Mommy Libraries, and the customer soon followed suit and got attacked by the humanoid books. And you'd think by now that the cops would have been called, but you'd also think that we wouldn't return for a third season, and you were fucking wrong.
On a similar note, a gaggle of terrified elephants were caught swaying across the road, swinging their trunks after they encountered a gang of rats. They ran and they squashed cars and then ran some more, but the locals thought that the elephants were coming for them after they released an anti-elephant movie, but they got it all wrong and people got really hurt and they were damaged beyond repair, and now I'll never get my piano.
But we already have a piano, you ugly fuck.
But a piano made from ivory tusks we do not.
A piano is a piano. Ivory tusks will not make it sound better. The only thing that will make it sound better is if you get piano lessons from the pianist.
You're a penis.
I said pianist.
And I said penis.
A terrible driver got the jitters last night and ran over an old octogenarian as it was crossing a zebra crossing in the midnight hour. Apparently the terrible driver was listening to Highway to Hell and was bobbing his head and screaming and doing crazy fucking shit in the car and really couldn't see what was in front of him, and he flattened the octogenarian like a pancake and didn't bat an eyelid cause he was careless like that.
I don't know why they aren't here yet, but they're ruining my life, a dentist was heard saying to his receptionist, but when the person showed up he didn't seem to care, but it was all an act, cause when he got his patient into his office he sliced the patient's cock off and sent him home dickless. Hey Hank. I was thinking that maybe you should go to the dentist and get a checkup, cause dental hygiene is paramount.
Oh mommy, I am not falling for that one again. Do you seriously think I am gonna listen to you after the last time you gave me advice? I mean seriously, the last time you gave me advice it was about being free, and you brought me home and locked me in a cage and poked me and prodded me and laughed and taunted me all night saying I don't wanna cracker. I keep telling you this, but who the fuck is Ida and why does she want a cracker?
Oh Hanky Poo, you wouldn't get it cause you're stupid.
Take that back, you filthy shit, or I'll have you stabbed in the corner of the local grocery store.
Eat my shit.
Unless you put it in my breakfast again, then no, I will not eat your shit, mommy. You should eat it, after all we are poor and you need to eat something.
Can you please kill yourself when we go home? I promise to leave the razors out and leave you get at it. Come on, you fucking slit wrist, please do me a favor.
You know, mommy, if you killed yourself I'd be so fucking happy.
Unfortunately I don't care about your happiness.
The third degree? An initiative was taken this morning by a shop owner after a string of robberies left the town feeling not so the shopkeeper bolted up the doors on the inside and waited in the darkness to catch the thief, and in about 10 minutes the space tick walked in the door with a nice canvas sack ready to collect some shit, but the shopkeeper had other ideas and bashed his skull in with a baseball bat and then called the cops and told them all about it, but the cops were having none of it and took the shopkeeper away and tortured him in Mommy's prisons. And after the man's penis fell off and his wrists started to bleed, they let him go, but under one condition, that he would end his life outside the prison so they wouldn't have to take responsibility for his retarded death.
I think the reason you used the word retarded so much is because you are retarded and don't know how to deal with anyone.
A very supported tennis player was caught playing tennis on the other side of the court, and when quizzed by the local police about this he just merely said, "Piss off, I am bigger than Jesus and could come anywhere I want."
They all come home at night to shove it in your asshole.
A trapped man came home last night to his relieved family but was only home 20 seconds until he was made to feel like a common burden, and everyone around him told him that if he wanted to go into the bathroom and run him a nice bubble bath and slit his wrists that they wouldn't blame him, but he went into his bedroom, grabbed a ton of his things and left and never returned. Think I might make mommy do something like this.
I'll make you eat my shit before I leave that house of mine.
A tangerine orange was called in for questioning.
You're ignoring me, aren't you, you slimy little fooker?
Well, to be honest, everyone ignores you because you're so stupid and you look like a piece of shit that was made in a crack den.
You leave my den out of this. Just because you're not a successful crazy party gal like me doesn't mean you have to be such a miserable bitter cunt like the rest of them.
Honestly, mommy, do you even listen to your doctors anymore?
I listen to them when they listen to me.
You really are a disgusting slit wrist, aren't you?
Stop calling me that. Wrist slitting is serious and shouldn't be trivialized because you wanna try and insult me.
Since when did you get all high and mighty?
Since I gave birth to your sister last night.